Hey everybody, we're getting ready to celebrate Easter. It's the day that changed human history, and we're looking at the 7 statements that Jesus made in the last 6 hours of his life. We're kind of getting our hearts ready to worship him in a real way, and Jesus said in the last 6 hours of his life 7 phrases that reveal his character, and they also teach us how to get through a bad day. In 2011, the FBI had its most extensive manhunt in the Bureau's history ended. Former mob boss Whitney Bulger from Boston. They'd been chasing him for 16 years, and he was on the FBI's most wanted list. His posters were all over the world, and when they ended up finding him, he was hiding in plain sight. He was living in an apartment 3 blocks from Santa Monica, California beach. People saw him every day. He looked like he had just retired and was living the Southern California dream. He had $800,000 stashed in the walls. People saw him. Remember, he was hiding right before their very eyes. And you know what's amazing is Jesus lived this life, and it's possible that you're hearing about Easter, thinking about Easter. You see the peeps at the store, the Easter bunny, and yet right before us is the holiday that celebrates who Christ is, but we don't even see him for who he is. That was one of the amazing things that happened. Jesus hung on a cross between 2 thieves, and they were mocking him, but somewhere along the way, one of the 2 saw him different. And he actually said to his friend, "We're getting crucified for something we did, but this man's done nothing." And he turned to Jesus in that moment and said, "Remember me." And Jesus said these words to the thief on the cross, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." Somehow his eyes were open to see that right before him was someone like no one else. It was the Son of God. And he didn't have time to go to church. He didn't have the time to get baptized. He didn't have time to do religious things. The only thing he had time to do was just say, "Remember me." I'm not sure if he had the perfect theology or completely even understood everything. All he knew was he was placing his faith fully. There was something different about this man on the middle cross. And because of that, Jesus told him he could spend forever with him. He said, "Today, we're going to die soon, and today you'll be with me in paradise." You maybe are watching this and you're like, "Pastor, there's no way it can be that simple. Surely I have to go through a catechism or a membership or I'm telling you, it is that simple. It's trusting in Christ. It's believing in Jesus. It's seeing who he really is and placing your full hope and your full trust in him. And because of that simple act of faith that says, "Remember me," Jesus could say, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." That's why we're giving these devotionals, to just prepare our hearts to say, "Jesus, we want to really connect with you this season. We want to really place our faith in you. We really want to trust you." Chapel, we can't wait soon to be together to celebrate Easter together at the chapel.